Have you ever felt stuck in your career or personal life, unsure of how to take the next big step? Maybe you've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to come your way, or perhaps you're just afraid of failing if you try something new. What if I told you that the secret to unlocking your potential lies in one simple idea: betting on yourself? Today, we're diving into the book Bet on Yourself by Ann Hiatt, a former executive who worked with tech giants like Jeff Bezos at Amazon and Eric Schmidt at Google. This book is packed with actionable advice, inspiring stories, and lessons that can help you take control of your future. Whether you're looking to advance your career, start a new venture, or just build more confidence, this video is for you. So, grab a notebook, sit back, and let's get started. Before we dive into the lessons, let's talk about the author. Ann Hiatt isn't just any career coach. She's someone who's been in the trenches, working alongside some of the most influential leaders in the tech industry, and started her career as an executive assistant for Jeff Bezos at Amazon during its early days. Imagine being in the room with one of the most visionary entrepreneurs of our time, helping shape the future of a company that would go on to change the world. Later, she worked with Eric Schmidt at Google, another tech giant that revolutionized the way we live and work. Through these experiences, and learn what it takes to succeed at the highest levels, not just from observing these leaders, but from being an integral part of their teams. In Bet on Yourself, and shares the lessons she learned from her time at Amazon and Google, as well as her own journey of growth and self-discovery. So, what are the key takeaways? Let's break it down. The core message of the book is simple but powerful. Bet on yourself. And Hiatt believes that success starts with self-belief. It's about taking calculated risks, embracing uncertainty, and trusting that you have what it takes to achieve your goals. But here's the thing. Betting on yourself doesn't mean being reckless. It's about making informed decisions, learning from failures, and continuously pushing yourself to grow. Ann's own journey is a perfect example of this. She started as an executive assistant, but she didn't let her role define her. Instead, she looked for ways to add value, take on new challenges, and prove herself as a trusted advisor. Over time, she became an indispensable part of the leadership teams at Amazon and Google, not because she waited for opportunities to come to her, but because she created them herself. So, if you've ever felt like you're stuck in a role or a situation that doesn't reflect your true potential, this book is a reminder that you have the power to change your story. It all starts with betting on yourself. One of the most fascinating parts of the book is Ann's firsthand account of working with Jeff Bezos and Eric Schmidt. She shares some incredible insights into their leadership styles and decision-making processes. Let's start with Jeff Bezos, and describes him as a visionary leader who is relentlessly focused on long-term goals. He's not afraid to take big risks, even if it means failing along the way. In fact, Bezos famously said, "If you're not failing, you're not innovating enough." From Bezos, and learn the importance of thinking big, being customer-obsessed, and embracing experimentation. She shares stories of how Bezos would encourage his team to challenge the status quo and push the boundaries of what was possible. Now, let's talk about Eric Schmidt. From him, and learn the value of strategic thinking and effective communication. Schmidt was a master at simplifying complex ideas and building strong teams. His approach to leadership emphasized collaboration, transparency, and empowering others to take ownership, and shares how Schmidt would often say, "It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about bringing out the best in everyone else." These lessons aren't just for CEOs. They're for anyone who wants to lead with confidence and make a lasting impact. Whether you're managing a team, running a business, or just trying to navigate your career, these principles can help you succeed. Now, let's talk about risk-taking. And Hiatt doesn't just tell you to take risks. She teaches you how to take calculated risks. Here's her framework. 1. Assess the potential upside. What could you gain from taking this risk? 2. Consider the downside. What's the worst-case scenario, and can you handle it? 3. Trust your instincts. Sometimes your gut feeling can guide you in the right direction. And share stories of how she took leaps of faith in her own career, like moving across the country for a job or accepting challenging assignments. And each time, those risks paid off because she approached them thoughtfully and strategically. For example, when she was offered a role at Google, she had to weigh the pros and cons. On one hand, it was a huge opportunity to work with one of the most innovative companies in the world. On the other hand, it meant leaving behind the stability and familiarity of her role at Amazon. In the end, she trusted her instincts and took the leap, and it turned out to be one of the best decisions of her career. So, if you're facing a big decision, take a page from Ann's playbook. Evaluate the risks, trust yourself, and don't be afraid to take the leap. Of course, taking risks isn't easy. It requires confidence. And that's something Ann Hiatt spends a lot of time on in the book. She shares practical strategies for building confidence and overcoming fear, like reframing failure. Instead of viewing failure as a negative outcome, see it as a learning opportunity. And shares examples of times when she failed or faced setbacks and how those experiences ultimately helped her grow. Focusing on preparation, confidence often comes from being well prepared, and advises readers to invest time in developing their skills, gathering information, and practicing for high-stakes situations. Surrounding yourself with supportive people. Having a strong support system can make it easier to take risks and bounce back from failures. And also emphasizes the importance of self-compassion. She reminds us that everyone experiences doubt and fear at times. The key is to keep moving forward and not let fear hold you back. Here's another game-changing idea from the book. Don't wait for opportunities to come to you. Create them yourself. And Hiatt is a big believer in being proactive. Whether it's pitching ideas, volunteering for projects, or networking strategically, she shows how taking initiative can open doors you never imagined. For example, when Ann was working at Amazon, she didn't just stick to her job description. She looked for ways to add value, whether it was by taking on additional responsibilities or proposing new ideas. This proactive approach not only helped her grow professionally, but also positioned her as a valuable asset to her employers, and also encourages readers to think creatively and look for ways to solve problems or fill gaps in their organization. By doing this, you create your own opportunities and set yourself apart from the crowd. While the book is all about ambition and growth, Ann Hiatt also reminds us of the importance of balance. She shares tips for avoiding burnout, like setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and celebrating small wins. For example, Ann talks about how she learned to say no to certain commitments in order to protect her time and energy. She also emphasizes the importance of self-care, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply taking time to recharge. After all, true success isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about enjoying the journey and taking care of yourself along the way. One of the most inspiring messages in the book is this: when you bet on yourself, it doesn't just benefit you, it has a ripple effect on everyone around you. And shares stories of how her own growth and success inspired others to take risks and pursue their dreams. For example, she talks about how her decision to take a leap of faith and move to a new city inspired her friends and colleagues to do the same. By betting on herself, she showed others that it was possible to achieve their goals, no matter how daunting they seemed. So, by betting on yourself, you're not just creating opportunities for yourself, you're empowering others to do the same. And that's a legacy worth striving for. And there you have it, the key lessons from Bet on Yourself by Ann Hiatt. If you're ready to take control of your future, build confidence, and create your own opportunities, this book is a must-read. So, what's one risk you're going to take this week to bet on yourself? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more book summaries and personal growth tips. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best investment you can make is in yourself. See you in the next video.